Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Facebook, Instagram, almost. Or maybe not. Good Lord, it takes a minute. Good Lord. Happy Friday, everybody. What's up? How y'all doing? All right, it's going to be quiet. Kathy's taking a nap. She'll probably laugh at that if she watches the beginning. How's it going, everybody? Hello, Kristen Ryder here with Pop-Up Tarot Live. Why don't you keep this a little higher so you can see my gorgeous view? Wow, what a week, huh? Oh my goodness. Thank God our egos. You're on time. Hi, Erin. Oh my gosh, you're crushing it. You can transcend now. Like, you can evolve to the next level of consciousness with all of your punctuality that's been happening. That's all I'll say right there. I'm so glad you're here on time. Kathy sent me a text. She's like, I'm taking a nap, but I'll be there. She's wiped out. Yeah, who isn't wiped out? Good Lord. What were we thinking? Signing on that dotted line that had such small print, and there was no cheaters in heaven. No cheaters in heaven. Okay. So, oh my gosh, y'all, I'm so excited to announce the day Mercury goes direct, which is also the spring equinox, which is in 1 week from today. I will be here with you all celebrating. Maybe I'll bring some of my bowls next week so we can all like blue. And if I don't choose to do that, then you are going to be able to sign up for my daily P.S. I love you. And in this work, it's a daily thing that I'm going to be setting up on the school platform, that is going to be creating a community. But these are they're running about 10 minutes of a recording, and we're going to be doing guided meditation, breath work. I'm going to do some sound healing and all the things, light language. Just practice your own. You're doing great. We're all doing great. And then ending it with a prayer. So they're called Daily P.S. I Love You. And that is what they are. Good Lord. Restream changes everything. All this tech changing everything all this time. My phone's been doing its own thing that it wants to do. And man, did that time change wipe us all in the bum or what? Good Lord, just keep it this way. Freaking Illuminati cabal balonies that were running this whole system that's imploding on itself, that the Archon set up. And they, like, I'm so over it. Hi, Carol. Happy Friday. Carol, please put in the chat your program that you're doing for the children. Y'all, Carol Mastroianni. I have to do it with an Italian accent, Carol. Otherwise, I just bastardize the pronunciation of your last name. She's doing some amazing work, empowering children, empowering parents, helping them unlearn all of this indoctrination from this system that's imploding on itself every day. And it's fucking great. Thank you, Jesus, Yeshua. I used to think he was my dad. Then I found out like I was just a particle of consciousness in the existence of them. Anyway, so also it's hi, Samuel. How are you feeling? Oh my goodness. Oh, look. Oh my gosh. I've got a bot. I love it when I get bots. That means I'm doing something so right. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Oh no, I warmed up my voice today. Erin, my voice is like coming back online in a new way because it's a new reality. I'm so glad you're feeling better, Samuel. Thank you for being here. Oh, I just love your energy, bro, for all these years. So good. Oh my goodness, something just popped out. I gotta honor it. My friend Brittany Carmichael's deck. Oh, good Lord. Brittany Carmichael, a shine from the inside, oracle cards, and guidebook. This is Brittany's deck. You know, everything as a human race, we all make everything so daggone complicated. And I have been saying, for years, for eons, God is simple. Our minds are so MK ultra, and it's like, no, like our bodies no more. I've pendulumed things forever, like since I went through freaking hell. Because I knew my body knew more than my mind. And to know nothing is to know so much more. Yay! Thanks, Aaron. I know. Girl, maybe we'll go karaokeing. Ah, how fun would that be? Actually, I saw at Haiku I Do, they're gonna do karaoke on Wednesdays, maybe, where I do Genius Frequency. Something's cooking. I'm just letting you know. Um, so we can go and have fun. You will be at another parent camp tomorrow with some of the Youth Action Board teens at the nonprofit you run. Amazing. Carol, I love the work you do. Thank you so much, Goddess. Yep. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, everybody. So, okay, let's do some technicalities here. So on Wednesday at 9:23 p.m., that's let's get this straight. This Mercury retrograde in Pisces, man. Good Lord, cue the solar flash. All right. I'm getting yelled at about so many things that has to be shared. Oh, if y'all get a chance, do like, subscribe, and share this on YouTube. I greatly appreciate it. Kathy's talking to me from her dream realm. She's having a rest right now, which I telepathically heard her tell me when I was out looking at the beautiful things. Hi, Barry. Yeah, you're in LA. Congratulations, sister. How is it out there? It's a beautiful day. However, I was laying out on my deck note earlier this week, and then I had to build a fire last night. So Uranus working its way out through Taurus. So Wednesday, y'all, March 18th at 9:23 p.m. Eastern US. We've got it's fascinating. I'm wondering if it's actually a new moon at 28 degrees and 28 minutes. This says 27, and I've noticed Astro is a minute ahead, but they round a lot of things up. Whatever. Hi, Carrie. Happy Friday. Oh my gosh, Carol, I did. I remembered. Telepathy is real. Thank you, sister. Ooh, what kind of bird is that? We got some crows. Sacred law. Oh, this other shift is imploding. So, anyway, it's going to be at 28 degrees. And what I love about this and what I love about today is that Mars has finally joined the North Node party at 8 degrees Pisces, right? I decide my spiritual journey. I decide I am a spiritual being having this sacred human experience. I decide to take action from there. The ego is so hilarious. A lot of us have Chiron and Aries, so we're healing all of that wounded stuff. Mine is at 25. Boy, am I getting ready for that. I'm laughing because I'm releasing my daily PS I Love You membership on Friday. And it's like so close to conjuncting it, but star math you know nothing about. Stick around and learn something. Hey, that's the whole job. That's why we all came here to learn. Hi, Matthew. Thank you for being here. Happy Friday. So with this full moon, and Mars is activating it as well with all these eights in Pisces, and 28 is a Grand Master Taurus rule degree, right? I practiced my brother's soul brothers step system, Christopher Witecki. Kudos to you, bro. So we decide to, okay. All right. This message is huge. So humanity has been in this timeout in the Kali Yuga in the darkest and lowest forms of our consciousness for freaking ever. And we have been put in this timeout on Gaia. She wasn't known as Gaia. She was known as many different things because she is the intergalactic universal library learning space for all souls, right? So before the fall of freaking everything, and the fall happened because humans have a superpower. Our superpower is emotional consciousness. emotional consciousness. And then we forgot because we were too in our ego and our messed up minds to feel our feelings. Our feelings are a superpower. Our feelings are a technology. I've been saying this for eons. It's true. And if you were a Series Joy member when I was there, you know I've been talking about our emotions being a technology, right? So, because we've got a 2 in this full moon, and if your feelings about the world and everything you're watching on the false media networks are bringing you down, turn that shift off. Next. It's all an inside out process, okay? We get to decide our conscious state. We get to decide our how we feel. How we feel. So if something's not making you feel good, stop it. It's that simple. Stop it. Don't bypass the feeling. Don't bypass the feeling. We have to feel the feelings. Bonjour, Lena. Bonjour. I'm so glad you love Serious Joy, Carrie. Oh, I love it. Everybody's saying hi. Oh, good, good, good. People are connecting. People are connecting. So many dots and synchronicities after like getting sideswiped by the chime change. So we get to decide our spiritual, therefore human experience. If it's not making you feel good, turn it off. All right. So, happy full moon. Now, okay, all right, all right. So, I had to talk about Mars activating that north node today with its conjunction of we get to decide. We the people, we humanity get to decide. We are the ones in power. Moving on. All right. Yay. I love that you're here, Matthew. I hope you enjoy. Okay, I don't know what your sign is. I don't know if you know anything about your chart or astrology or whatnot, but All right, so okay, all right. I had to give that little intro. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do one more shuffle here, and I'm never gonna shuffle off to Buffalo ever. All right. Maybe I'll pretend I could do the tap step. All right. Aries for this full moon in Pisces coming up. This is in your 12th house, Aries. So here we go. Aries for this full moon in Pisces coming up. Aries for this week ahead. Didn't I pull this for you a little bit ago? All right, Aries. All right. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, nourish your body with high vibing energy, Aries. This is super important. Okay, look at this. She's got a green smoothie or a green juice. Okay, what does that do? What do you rule, Aries? You rule the head. Okay, what's in the head? The pineal gland, pituitary gland, neural network, which rules the nervous system, all of it. So when you combine the superfoods of spirulina and chlorella, whether it's in a fruit smoothie or a vegetable smoothie, that helps decalcify the pineal gland. The pineal gland is what? It is the God gland. Okay. So this week, because y'all are getting activated like holy moly jolly, with Saturn and Neptune plugging away, Aries, we are looking to the Aries consciousness to be the leaders. But if your God gland is all calcified with the fluoride and the poisons they've been putting in our system for fucking ever, that's going to be a little murky. So do some green juices, but chlorella and spirulina together as a superfood are super good. Oh my goddess, y'all. I don't know if any of y'all follow this guy. I forget, is his name Andrew or Drew? But it's Cultivate to Elevate on Instagram. I just got his pearl powder, which has copper, magnesium, helps the body create collagen, all these things. I've taken it for 2 days. I've got a new attitude. And yeah, Aries, if you've got a bad attitude, maybe you're just not thinking right. So, yeah, nourish your body with some really high vibing energy. Okay, say you're on a budget, you don't know where to begin. It's super simple. God is simple. We create with our consciousness. Take your water this week, Aries. Your food, Aries. Thank you so much, Gaia, for this water. I love you. I still have some of my pearl powder in there. Mwah. You can kiss it. You can do all of whatever you want and bless your food, vibe it high, even if it's, I mean, God, if anybody's eating McDonald's this day and age, bless your soul. Bless your McDonald's because you're not eating food, you're eating humans and all this weird chemical shift. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done sugarcoating things. Oh God, what's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to me? It doesn't taste good though. Oh, I didn't notice a taste, Elena. Your coworkers had you do a co-star thing? I love that, Matthew. Co-stars, I mean, it gets good traffic, and Mercury retrograde is what introduces people to astrology and full moons and new moons. I love that you're here, dude. I love your energy. Thank you so much for being here. All right, Taurus for this week ahead. Yo, I'm all lit up. All right. Oh, good goddess. Boy, isn't this a good one. All right, Taurus, this week. Oh, starting to sweat. Gratitude rampage. List 10 things you're thankful for. List 10 things you're thankful for. Write it down, Taurus. Okay. Write it down because we have Uranus moving to it is in the upper degrees. I think it's at 27 right now. So it's about the actions that we're taking. And as we move through this astrology, oh, you're a Taurus. I'm a Taurus too, brother. We are wrapping up everything that we have been getting our bullshit kicked for since 2018. And boy, did I go through hell, brother, for real. So gratitude is the great attitude. Write down 10 things that you are grateful for, Matthew. You're doing great. Don't be so hard on yourself, Matthew. I'm vibing your energy for real. Okay, so list 10 things that you're thankful for. And it's a gratitude rampage this week, Taurus. So, and we're all gonna get tested on our self-worth. Humanity deserves so much better, and we all know it. We are all so powerful and abundant, and everything else is a false evidence appearing real. Bye bye, Archons. Don't let New Earth kick you in the ass on the way out. Don't know if you're going to find a new place to go because nobody want you. Okay, you've been playing Maine. You're not that. Oh, God, who am I right now? Hoo, Gemini. Oh, hi, Kathy. Good morning. Welcome. Did you have butterflies and birds wake you up from your dream time? Yay, welcome. All right, we're on Gemini for this full moon in Pisces this week. Gemini. All right, Gemini, write down your goals and dream big. Okay, Gemini. Well, Pisces rules the dream, subconscious, everything you've had. You've had Uranus, Geminis, in your subconscious 12th house, like bringing up the weirdest, wildest subconscious shift that you didn't even know you had. Yeah, you're the twins, dual. Interesting. Geminis, you've always gotten that's wild. Okay. How do I articulate this? Geminis, you've always gotten a bad rap for duality. How about the twins are two kids playing in the sandbox, having fun with their mental capabilities? Hmm? Now, coming into that playful nature, right? Because Uranus isn't going into Gemini until April 25th, when things is really going to ignite you and all of us with information and like, oh my God, we forgot. It's all about remembering. But for you, Gemini, because you like to be an air sign and things are going so fast in this fire horse, you need to slow down, write down your goals from your heart. From your heart, Gemini, from your heart. If you don't know how to get into your heart, the simplest way to do is put your hands on your heart, 5 deep breaths. What do I want? And then you write them down from there, Gemini. So, and it's a new moon. So tell God your plans. Tell your higher self your plans. Oh, I'm having so much fun with this energy. All right. Next, cancers for this week ahead. Oh, I love all of y'all saying hi to each other. It's such a fun party. I love doing this show. Cancers for this. Whoa, cancers. Okay, it's coming in, coming in. Oh, cancers. Commit to self care rituals. Jupiter just went direct in your sign Tuesday evening at 11:29 p.m. Boy, didn't we all feel that. So many feelings came up for so many of us, and we all did such a great job. I had so many plans I was going to do Monday, and nope, I got a spiritual 2x4. Hi, Denise. How are you? Thank you for being here. Um, so cancers, you are the caretakers, you are the nurturers. However, if you are not taking care of yourself and making sure that your golden Merkaba of unconditional love in your heart center is not flowing over Mercury, you can't do shift. You can't help anyone outside of yourself. So, really, with Jupiter direct now, it is glow time. What's going to make you feel good, Cancer? What's going to make your cup full? What's going to make you remember unconditional love? Obviously, it's no judgment. Yes, thank you, Kathy. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe on my YouTube. It helps me a lot. If you're on Instagram right now, I don't think I'm going to have time to answer y'all's questions today. So come over to YouTube. I'll get to your questions faster. Thank you. I love you. P.S. I love you. Coming out next Friday. I'm so excited. All right, cancers. So, yeah, commit to self care ritual. And Mars is on the North Node in Pisces. So, we're all being asked to commit and make the decisions for ourselves. Okay, we're getting ready for this wild Aries season coming up where we are the boss of ourselves and nobody else. Leos for this, yeah, Jupiter direct was rough. So glad today's today. Okay. Leos. Oh my god, Aaron, Tracy's moving into her house. Okay. Leos for this. Okay, all right, Leos for this week ahead. I'm so excited. I gotta slow down. Oh, Leos, I love this for you. Yeah, Leos, you are perfectly beautiful, just the way you are. Oh my God, Dionne Warwick, hilarious. I'm so dating myself. And all the water signs have been going through it with Jupiter retrograde and hitting stationary direct and going direct. But Leos, you're beautiful just the way you are. So this is the thing about Leos. You guys have had Jupiter in your 12th house. It's bringing up all that less than subconscious programming that prevents you from being in your heart and shining your light. Quite simply. So, if there is anything that has been preventing you from feeling beautiful just the way you are, oh my God, solid gold, then you got to get rid of it. Maybe you should watch some solid gold and get your groove on. Oh my God, I used to want crystal gale hair. Hilarious. All right, Leos, you're perfectly beautiful just the way you are. And I love you. All right. I'm going to start saying P.S. I love you. Okay, moving on to the Virgos for this full moon in Pisces, which is opposing a lot of you. Ooh, show off your sparkle and shine from the inside. All right, show off your sparkle and shine from the inside. That's like a self portrait of Brittany. She's so fancy. She does her own hair and she always has fun pink stuff. She's such a Libra. Um, Hi, Brittany. I should tag her on Instagram in this. She's doing some Shine Tribe sister thing for the solstice. So if you want some women connection, you can do that. I'm starting to market everybody. Love solid gold. Yes. Okay, yeah, Virgos, show off your sparkle and shine from the inside. Stop being so hard on yourselves, Virgos. Good Lord. And all of humanity. Thank you, South Node and Virgo at 8 degrees. I decide my reality. Your reality sucks. Not like your friend's reality or people you love's reality, but the ding dongs that refuse to look at what's been going on our planet for eons. Moving on. All right, Virgos. All right, Virgos. Then we've got the Libras. Libras for this full moon in Libra. Oh, I love this for Libras. Treat yourself to something beautiful today. Oh, I love this. Buy yourself some flowers, Libra. Whatever is going to make you feel good. Of course, I'm talking more flowers to the divine feminine. And oh my goddess, I have a new Libra man in my life. Uh, uh, excuse me. Um, he's actually helping me get some serious business together. He's a lawyer. And he's noticing, he's like, "Why I'm a Libra?" Da, da, da. I'm like, "You're literally working in the justice system." So Libra, balancing it out. And our justice system is so freaking corrupt. However, he was having issues in balancing something in his relationship, and he chose to book a guy's trip. So if you're a man, Libra, maybe you need to book a night out with the guys. Go listen to some live music, go find a friend that loves to blah blah blah. I'm thinking about my love right now. He's going out with his friend Steve. Anyway, so yeah, Libras, treat yourself to something beautiful today and forevermore. You're a Libra. Oh, good, Samuel. I love it. I was like, I feel like there's a man Libra in the house, and there you are. Yeah, bro. Maybe plan like I don't know. When we did Whorehouse, Aaron and I were on the Best Little Whorehouse in Texas with Ann Margaret, and the guys would always do a poker night, and they would have so much fun. So maybe you need to do like, yeah, a poker night or a guy's night out or some live music with one of your besties. I love it. And you deserve it, Samuel. You've been working so hard on healing your sacred temple. Yay. Good job. Okay. Yeah, and y'all got Saturn and Neptune starting to oppose some of you. That's going to be going on a long time. It's a new reality for all of us. All right, moving on to Scorpios. Scorpios for this full moon in Pisces. Okay, I love this one for you, Kathy. Change one small thing today. Start small. Change one thing today. Start small. And I love this because on this card, Friday is circled on the calendar, and today's Friday. Today is Friday. So change one thing today. Start small, Kathy. Super small. Hmm. Yeah, and it's like I don't care if you start putting your water from your left side of wherever you're working to your right side. How small can that be? And simple. What did I say in the beginning of this stream? God is simple. Simple, simple, simple. The mind is all messed up, so just forget about it. Just forget about it. All right, moving on. Yeah, because that's simple. Right, thank you. Sagittarius for this full moon in Pisces. Mm. Oh, all right, Sages. Let go of control and relax into flow. Sagittarius. Let go of control and relax into flow. Let go of control, relax into flow. Oh, I'm glad you needed that, Kathy. Yeah. So, Sages, yeah, yeah, like stop trying to figure it all out. None of us know the actual reality of the truth anyway. Like I went down all the rabbit holes in prior to 2020 cuz my family died and ripped the band-aids of my consciousness off of illusion right there. And then I went and if you want to know cuz you don't know, looking at it is huge. And no, none of us have had control over this reality. And that's changing. But it's not about control, it's about the new flow of unity consciousness. It's way more fun. So much more fun. All right, Sages, let go of control and relax into flow. Capricorn for this full moon in Pisces. Oh, All right, Capricorn. Release self doubt and let go of fear. Release self doubt and let go of fear. Her eyes are closed. She's surrendering. Yeah. Surrendering the control. None of us have it had it. Wow, I'm really having to watch my words, and we're all going to have to watch our words for real big time when Uranus goes into Gemini. Um, Release self doubt and let go of fear. Yeah, Capricorns, it feels like there's something in the way you've been talking to yourself that is like so militant. This full moon, this new moon is happening in your third house, the way you talk to yourself. So you're being asked to like let go of that self-doubt. Like just try it. Just try it. You're perfect the way you are. There you go, Capricorns. All right, moving on to Aquarius for this Pisces new moon on Wednesday in the week. All right, Aquarians, surround yourself with your soul tribe. Yes, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but since Pluto went into Aquarius, I have so many Aquariuses in my field. It's hilarious. It's like they're coming out of the woodwork. So, Aquarius, surround yourself with your soul tribe. Yes, surround yourself with your soul tribe this week. Yeah, out and about, out and about, out and about. And new moons, we usually want to be in, we want to be reflective. All bets are off now. All bets are off, especially as we ingress to spring equinox, aka Aries, on Friday. So start it now. Start it now. Start it now. Time's an illusion. All right, Pisces. Happy new moon. Happy birthday, Pisces. Oh shoot, I forgot a birthday this week. I gotta send a thing. Pisces, for this new moon in you. New moon in you. Dun-dun-dun. All right. Turn criticism into kindness. Turn criticism into kindness. First and foremost, for yourselves, always, all of us, all the time. Judge not. Judgment, again, is one of the biggest divisive tools the Archons have infiltrated Gaia and our consciousness with. Mm-hmm. No judgment. You're allowed to do you, and I'm allowed to do me. That is divine will. That is our personal will. I'm going to feel my feelings, and I'm not going to criticize them because I'm turning them into kindness. All right. Oh, good. How did I do that? I still ended up on time and I was a chatterbox. Turn criticism into kindness this week, Pisces. Go for it. All right. Love it. If you have a personal question, please type question in all caps and then your question right after that. And I am happy to be of service for you on this beautiful day. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. I think Osho's in a timeout today. It's been real quiet. Real quiet. And that's okay. That's interesting. Whoa, that's going to make things interesting. Again, if you are on Instagram and you've got a personal question, you're going to go last. Or maybe I'll check in real quick because it's quiet on YouTube today. Tell God your plans. Oh, I'm so good. Hi, Nicole. Thank you for being here. Off grid and joined. What will make me feel good will be getting over your cold, praying for your thing to go away. You drink lots of water, go stare at the sun. Oh, Denise has a question. Excellent. Can I choose a card for you? Absolutely, Denise. That's what I'm here to do. Okay, y'all, this is wild. All right. All right, y'all, we're going to go deep with the personal questions today. I am going to be pulling from my witch deck, unless I get told otherwise. But this is a deck that I am learning and discerning and I may just read it from the book because the words are amazing. You're welcome. Oh, questions are popping in. I love it. Hi, Heidi. How are you? Okay, so question for Denise. Can I choose a card for her? For Denise. For Denise. For this now. For Denise. For Denise. For Denise. Ooh. The Rescuer, 44. Where do you belong? Being with yourself first and foremost, then other people. The Rescuer. And this is a big one in our consciousness. And Aries season is going to be pulling that victim shift out of our consciousness like never before. So amazing. Okay, so where is it? 44. Coming in, Denise. The Rescuer. Let's all listen to this because this is going to help all of us. And I love it when y'all ask questions because it always helps somebody else watching this. Killer empathy is real. Most women never identify it, let alone unravel its suffocating grasp on their lives. While empathy is a superpower, it is a double edged sword. It enables you to be considerate of and cooperative with others. But on the other side of empathy is the rescuer, who, in her compassion, is determined to save those she loves and that which she cares about most. This will lead her to sacrifice her time, energy, and other resources in the name of fixing, saving, solving, helping, and otherwise rescuing those people in situations she feels have great need. This side of empathy cuts deeply into her life force, often resulting in the hemorrhage of her time, vitality, and creativity. What parent doesn't know that? A witch, however, knows that her empathy must have boundaries. She helps those who help themselves, jumping in to assist rather than save or fix. She trusts that others have their own guides and their own soul's code to assist their journey, just as she does. She's willing to resist the impulse to caretake or rescue, allowing others the opportunity to grow, expand, and develop their own agency. Now is the time to resist the urge to manage another's experience and keep your precious empathic energy in balance. I love that you asked to be a card pulling, Denise, because I was literally talking about this to Mr. Zion last week. Like my whole life and eons, I've never talked down to children ever. I've never done baby talk. I've never done this. I've never done that. They are the pure beings that come in. Talking down to children, therefore anyone, most of all ourselves, does nothing but berate and disempower. Talking to them and asking them questions like, well, what do you think about that? What does your heart say about that? Is empowering. That's what we're up to for all of us forevermore. Amen. Okay. Thank you, Denise. Okay. Next question. What is blocking you from moving forward? Oh, Kathy. I think it's the focus. Kathy, for Kathy, for Kathy. Mm. The fact that you're looking at what's for blocking you. Oh my gosh. I pulled Divine Masculine. Do y'all remember this from last week? 12. Shall I read it again? Let's do it because I know a lot of men have been having a hard time. My Divine Masculine was kicking and screaming all week. Number 12. Divine Masculine. Chances are, unless you are one of the lucky few, you weren't raised with a living example of divine masculine embodied. Because the men in our culture are also bombarded with messages of what they should and shouldn't be, they are required to ditch their inner feminine in order to be perceived as being tough and powerful. They often contort themselves to meet the unrealistic demands of a toxic patriarchy, which means we weren't exposed to the healthy traits of masculinity. Balanced leadership, conscious protection, and healthy assertiveness were in short supply. As a result, the masculine voice inside our heads is often critical, harsh, and domineering. I think that's what's blocking you, Kathy. Your femininity deserves an inner masculine presence who encourages, leads, challenges, and downright worships your femininity. A witch knows that while she may not have been raised with a good example of this divine masculine, it is her job to discover a means of growing him within herself. She is willing to release the toxic thoughts and ideals inside her head that would diminish or control her. She is willing to embrace the fierce, wild God inside herself who can hold her feminine in his great protective arms. I'm nailing my spit here. Now is the time to banish the drill sergeant of the psyche and formulate a new relationship to the encouraging male presence inside yourself. There you go, Kathy. I'll say. All right. Moving on. Samuel has a question. Ooh, Samuel would like a card for his Scorpio daughter. That's interesting because Kathy's a Scorpio and just asked before you. Okay, for Samuel's Scorpio daughter. Samuel's Scorpio daughter. Oh, this is a good one. I think I pulled this last week too. Number 36, Weaver of the Red Tent. Now, this is going to be a big one for you, Dad. All right. Weaver of the Red Tent for your sacred Scorpio daughter. Long ago, the Red Tent was a place women gathered together to tell their stories, weave their futures, and shed their past along with their menstrual blood. Losing the red tent and the village life associated with it has resulted in a loss of healthy interdependence. We've forgotten how much we need each other and how precious unstructured time together can be. We continually feel the pressure to perform, produce, fix, create, heal, help without ever acknowledging our own needs. We've been raised to think of need as a bad word, a condition that makes us weak, inferior. But ultra independence is a trauma response. When we deny our own need, eschewing the very thing that makes us human and interconnected, we forfeit our belonging and eject ourselves from the circle of life, the cyclical process of giving and receiving, which results in growing. A witch is willing to make herself vulnerable, to ask for what she needs and receive help without shame. Whether she has a village, a small circle of friends with whom to make her own red tent ceremonies, or just one sister friend she knows, her sacred charge is to pay attention to her own need first, unabashedly. She allows herself to ask for what she needs, which frees up the energetic space to offer what she can without the pressure of saving, fixing, or caretaking. Yeah, she's got a lot going on. And a lot of us have this problem. Like we're afraid to ask for help. We think we have to do it all by ourselves. That's not what Pluto in Aquarius is doing right now for the next 19, 18 years. So mhm, w- ask her what she needs, Samuel. What do you need, sweetie? How can we help? What do you need? Just that simple. Because she's thinking she's got to do it all by herself and she's being really hard on herself. Oh, I'm giving you a hug, Samuel. You're such a good dad. All right. Next, Elaine, a card for the full moon on your birthday spot. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Elaine. Happy birthday to you. Bonjour. Happy birthday, Elaine. Happy birthday to you for Elaine, my pastor sister. It came from the oh my goddess. I pulled divine masculine again. I'm gonna pull another one for your birthday girl and go back and listen to what Kathy's thing was. You two are water signs. Ooh, this is a good one. 42. The Wonder Hunter. The Wonder Hunter. Ooh, I love this one. All right, and it's your birthday. Everybody wish Elaine happy birthday in the chat. If you're on Instagram, come over to YouTube, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Okay. The Wonder Hunter. Wonder is the state of our original self. Babies gaze at the world with wide eyes, taking in every marvel. Somehow, as we grow, that sense is overwhelmed by practical concerns and survival skills, by fitting in, by finding a way to conform to the demands of our environment. But the wonder never really leaves. It may go underground for a time, but you can feel it when gazing at the moon, the stars, the micro universe of a single flower in all its detail. Wonder is nourishing to the soul and keeps our child heart alive and thriving. To live in wonder is to allow ourselves the experience of our own belonging to ourselves, to the world itself, and to the great mystery of all things. Now, Elaine, birthday girl, is the time to put practical concerns to the side and allow yourself to marvel. Take a walk in nature and observe the many tiny miracles around you. Search the clouds for friendly shapes or sit by a river and listen to its babbling stories. A witch knows she cannot live by logic or emotion alone. She is aware that the wide world is a never-ending story. Never-ending story. Love that movie, full of surprises and splendors. She trusts that the universe, in its benign generosity, conspires to delight her, so she takes time to open her heart wide to receive blessings, both tiny and great. Mostly, this looks like standing in awe, willing to be astonished. As Kafka once said, remain sitting at your table and listen. Do not even listen. Simply wait. Be quiet, still, and solitary. The world will freely offer itself to you to be unmasked. It has no choice. It will roll in ecstasy at your feet. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. You're welcome, Denise. Hello again, Heidi. Aaron's got a question. Ooh, I got it. I got it. I got it. Ooh, okay. You're feeling like you're taking all the steps toward your soul's purpose. Can I pull a card for you with advice, guidance on maybe something I am missing or haven't quite seen yet? For Aaron, for Aaron, for Aaron, Aaron. Well, I mean, it's a new moon in Pisces. Have I been saying full moon? Oh, freaking Mercury. The dreamer. Number 20, the dreamer. And what's interesting about that is my niece is a step 20 Pisces, and it was her birthday on the 10th. And I'm reminded that I missed a soul sister's birthday who circles it out. This is very fascinating. We can talk about that synchronicity later. The dreamer. And this is so wonderful for all of us for this new moon in Pisces on Tuesday. Here she is, the soul, carrying you through the unveiled dream sky. When you sleep, the soul awakens and wraps you in her star filled arms. This is a time for you to glimpse the heavens of your own psyche and sail the Milky Way of possibility. Receiving a dream, interesting, is like getting a letter in the mail from your beloved dream mother. She has been with you during your waking hours, witnessed your struggles and triumphs, hopes and fears. And now that your mind is quiet and your soul is alert, she writes her love letter to guide you through all you're dealing with right now, delivering symbols and signs to help you process your potential, untangle your doubts and fears, and align with your highest possibility. A witch, a woman in total control of herself, thank you very much, knows her dreams are a vital part of empowerment and records them, deciphering to the best of her ability the letters from home as a means of charting her daytime path. Right now is the perfect time to write down your dreams. Pay attention. Create a personal lexicon of dream symbolism. The meaning of those symbols that repeat is not to be found in any dream dictionary, but in your own unique associations and definitions. Pay attention. The soul is pouring stardust and stories into your being tonight. Oh my God. That's a lot. Whoa. Next book. Okay. Heidi has a question. All right. Yes, and your Virgo daughter. Okay, I'm coming, Samuel. Okay, Heidi has a question. A card for her the rest of March for Heidi Grant. Heidi Grant, a card for the rest of the month. Ooh, I love this one. She's amazing. Number 6, Creatrix of Cunning. Creatrix of Cunning. This is a great one, Heidi. I'm having a lot of fun with these. I can't wait to see y'all's comments. Okay, number 6, number 6. I feel like I'm reading to my children. I love it. Creatrix of Cunning. Her name is Cunning. Foxes, like women, have deep cunning. The word cunning arrives from an older Middle English word, ken. Am I reading that right? My eyes went wobbly gobbled. Word ken, Ken, a range of knowledge or sight. Within a toxic patriarchy, which is imploding on itself, thank you, goddess, cunning women are thought of as conniving or manipulative. But a witch understands that a woman who uses her cunning employs the deep internal sight and wide range vision that leads her to building an authentic life, true to her own imaginings. When we excavate our deep knowing and trust its messages, our soul sight grows sharp and our instincts return to the untamed power we were born with. And so that is sharpen your cunning to cut away what no longer serves. Your life deserves the fierce protection that feminine discernment can bring. Boom! Isn't that a good one? I love this deck. My dear sister Solea gifted it to me. And it's funny, I've never received cards as gift, and I have the first 2 decks that were gifted to me right in front of me. Isn't that amazing? Love it. Samuel. Okay, for Samuel's Virgo daughter. Samuel's, we might go over today, y'all. So stay if your heart is content. I don't have to pee yet. All right, for Samuel's Virgo daughter, for his Virgo daughter, Virgo daughter, Virgo daughter. Oh, this is lovely. Oh my God, I pulled an 11, Samuel. And it's your Virgo daughter. That's a Grandmaster Virgo number. The songstress. The songstress. Look how beautiful that is, Samuel. Oh my God, you're such a good dad. The songstress. Oh, you love your daughter so much. Oh my goddess, 11. I can just feel it. Thank you for being the amazing, balanced, divine masculine here, Samuel. It's so wonderful to have your presence. And we had another man, Matthew, and he might have had to go. I don't know. All right. The songstress. That's me too. When was the last time you had a conversation with the moon, made music for the night, sang songs to the stars? When was the last time you showed up fully, just as you are, and offered your voice to the universe, which incidentally means one song, you in verse? Tkaima, higher self. So many of us let the idea of perfect get in the way of good. Boy, if that isn't Virgo consciousness right there. We refuse to make an offering of our art, music, service, ideas, mission, or soul craft because we feel we aren't yet polished enough. We aren't accomplished enough, not educated, experienced, or professional enough. Or we're too much, too old, too late, too unoriginal, too much and not enough steal time and lives. Somewhere along the way, we let perfect in the door and it robbed us of our passions and our offerings. But a witch knows she is part earth and part sky. We're literally anchoring that through our consciousness, which reminds me of Sandra Walter, who's another Virgo. There are moonbeams in her veins and birdsong in her soul. She, like the moon, can show up with a single sliver of herself and still shine. She honors the birds that sing down the moon and sing up the sun, knowing that they don't sing because they're professional or trained. They sing because they have a song. Now is the time to let us go of expectations and the demands of perfection. Hi, South Node in Virgo. Thank you for asking, Samuel. And offers yourself up in this moment, regardless of how much or how little you have. Show up, sing, shine. The world needs you as you are. I love that you asked to pull for your Virgo daughter because the South Node is at 8 degrees. We decide our reality. And your Virgo daughter is stunning, Samuel. Does she sing? I'm like, oh my God, have her sign up for my PS I Love You subscription next week. It's launching next Friday. Yeah, does she sing? Because I always encourage people to sing with my work. It doesn't matter if you're trained, it doesn't matter if you're indoctrinated, it doesn't matter if you have a daggone piece of paper. You're here, you're allowed, it's your birthright. Okay, thanks, Samuel. All right, Carol. Yeah, what an amazing card, Heidi. Oh, I'm starting to see y'all's responses. Okay, Carol, what are you being guided to focus on right now as you step into this next chapter of your life for my Carol? Bring it in hot. Oh, good goddess, I've had this one a lot this Pisces season. All right, Carol, my badass sister. Buckle up, everybody. This one's freaking intense and it's very multifaceted. All right, 27, the devouring mother. I find it fascinating. It's at a Mars rule degree. You have a lot of fire, Carol, and you are fierce. The devouring mother. Look at this image, y'all. Look at that. And it reminds me of a video Heather Ensworth shares about the snake being the most ancient symbol of the divine feminine. However, it's gotten contorted by the wonderful archons that are losing. Whatever, guys. Why don't you just make a different choice? That's your choice. You could do it, you guys, and like join the party. You know your fate. Come on. All right, 27. All right, y'all, buckle up. This is some powerful medicine here. Are we all having fun? Okay, 27, 27, 27. I'm having fun. All right. All right, y'all. Prepare. Take a deep breath. The devouring mother. Like Medusa, the devouring mother is the part of our psyche. And this is the toxic feminine, y'all. We all have it. The part of our psyche that can turn our enthusiasm and bravery to stone. She is the embodiment of not enoughness, the soul of lack, who says your gifts and talents will never be enough. Your ideas and plans are a waste of time and won't amount to anything. Like an intimidating parent or a disapproving school teacher. All she has to do is cast a glance at your creative spark with a disapproving stare, and you shrink, convinced you'll never be enough. So you hide your gifts, or worse, refuse to develop them. Suffer her gaze too long, and your creativity turns to stone, paralyzed by fear. She is also the part of the psyche that threatens you'll never have enough money, or time, or family, or romance, or love, or health, or friendship. Her gaze discounts all that we are by focusing. I love that focusing is in this, Carol, because I thought of you earlier, and I'm going to get into that. Focusing solely on what we don't have. She will encourage you to compare yourself to others, ensuring your misery in process. A witch, a woman, divine feminine, in total control of herself, knows the only way to defeat the devouring mother is to turn her stare back on herself. When we gaze at ourselves through the lens of original innocence, holding to the truth that we can do, be, or have anything we want, we turn her paralytic gaze back on her. You are at your core, deserving of every good and lovely thing, not because of your talent or contributions, but by right of your beingness. Heal your traumas, seek out therapeutic support. Now is the time to insist on a loving, supportive gaze at yourself. And if you cannot manage it on your own, do what it takes to get help. Only love can defeat fear. And you are the one responsible for how you view your inherent worth and the creativity that springs from it. And literally, I thought of the question you asked last week, Carol, which was coming up for another question. We've got to just shift our focus, everybody. Eyes on the prize. Shift the focus. Shift it from what we don't have to what we do. Shift it from the fear to creation, from the lack to abundance. What do I have here? What do I have to offer? Do. And look at your gorgeous self in the mirror. And I thought of this meme. Y'all know that little girl in the meme that was going around years ago. And she's in the bathroom and it's like an older bathroom. And she's like standing on the counter and she's starting her day out for school. She's like, I love my hair. I love my eyes. I love my shoulder. I love my breasts. Well, she's in her breast. I love my elbows. I love my knees. I love my toes. I love my bum. Okay, that was fun. Thank you for that, Carol. That is some powerful magic. What an amazing card. Yay, Heidi. Amen to that. You've been talking to your soul sister about empathy thing. I love it. Kathy. Okay. Whoa, much to ponder and keep it simple. One small thing. Did I get your question, Elaine? I think so. I pulled a card for your birthday and you got two cards. I hope that's good. You can see my aura. It's just me. Can anyone else? Oh, I don't know. How do I look? How's my aura? You see my aura, you guys? I love it. Oh no, did I you can ask again. I'm glowing. Thank you, you guys. Oh, she's been grumpy lately, Samuel, responding and loving support. Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Elaine. 50. Welcome to your Chiron returns. I love it. Welcome to your 50s. Oh. So I did get her question. Okay, good. It's a beautiful card. Thank you. It's all you. Good. Yay. You were just doing automatic writing while listening and it ended up being a letter yours. Oh my God. Shut the front door, Aaron. Wow. Yeah. Oh my God. I love it. We're a little over. It's okay. I don't have to pee. Oh my God. Amazing. Yeah. Synchronicities. I love it. Boom. Yes. Spot on. Loving this deck. Isn't it amazing? Yes, you are such a good dad, Samuel. Thank you. Beautiful cards. You are so welcome. Shine show you love is the way you're such a good dad. I want to cry. Thanks for being such a good dad, Samuel. They both sing, but it's really shy. It's okay. I started out singing in my backyard. When my family drove me nuts, I would go out and sing to the birds, literally. And then I did Into the Woods, which is not an accident. Hi, Paramavita. How do I see my president's action? I mean, we're all doing the best we can, no matter what it looks like, bitches. That's how I see her. Aries 27 moon, Carol. Oh my God, you're kidding. That conjuncts my Chiron. Wow. Oh my God, good. Yay. That was intense, y'all. We did it and ended with a cheer. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Y'all, we're all doing so great. Happy birthday, Elaine. Happy birthday, Pisces. Oh my God, have a great week. We're all doing great. Just keep doing your best, everybody. Listen and do your best. And if you're tired, take a nap. Be gentle with ourselves. I am wishing you all the most beautiful week. And next Friday, my PS, I love you daily sound healing breathwork prayers come out. That'll be available on a school platform. I have so much work to do, but I had to honor my feelings this week. And what else? That's about it. Happy new moon in Pisces. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and we're fucking crushing it. Bye bye, old paradigm. Bye bye, old patriarchy. Good luck finding a new home, Archons. You could just join the party. It's more fun. All right, everybody. Sending you all. Yes, thank you, everybody. Thank you for supporting each other in the chat. I love you all with all of my heart. I got some donations. Thanks, everybody. All right, be blessed. I love you, and I will be sending you unconditional love and light in the unseen of the field of Gaia. Bye. P.S.